I'm supposed to be taking it easy because I almost fucking died this weekend. Got to ride in an ambulance and everything, and what a time to have a serious medical emergency. I've never been more grateful to not be American. Anyway, it's so ironic and hypocritical when Radfems talk about men being morally bankrupt while talking like this. But more to the point, Radfems are just plain wrong in their assessment of men's natural inclinations because, and I don't mean this as an insult, but as a genuine observation, they're not really all that bright. The way they perceive males is completely one dimensional and childish and devoid of nuance. The way she punctuates this little screed with "end of" is indicative of that. They don't reach these misandrist conclusions by way of rational thought. It's all purely reactionary. Just base, primal, animalistic rage that they wallow in and let fester, and that's what they draw these conclusions from. And it's ironic how radfems like this just can't stand bell hooks. They call her a pick-me because she wrote the playbook on how to empathize with men, because she actually had a lot in common with them. She was hurt by men. She grew up wishing that her father would die because he was a scary and unpleasant presence in the home. And she decided to live a life of celibacy because of her negative experiences with men, decades before the 4B movement was ever a thing. But because she actually used her brain, she was able to recognize the nuance. Men are not the way they are because it's just in their nature to be awful. They are the way they are because socially traumatizing boys is considered a normal rite of passage into manhood. And their ability to develop a sense of empathy is actively neglected and not cultivated by society at large even before that. For example, a lot of the media that is directed towards girls and women is all about emphasizing the importance of human connections, friendship and romance, etc. Whereas a lot of the media that is directed towards boys and men is just about punching and shooting. The fact of the matter is that Radfem's repulsion to empathizing with men or mollycoddling them is only going to ensure that nothing is going to change where men's behavior is concerned. Toxic masculinity is only going to go away when we stop treating men like beasts and start treating them like, well, like girls and women. And yeah, that's not going to be very satisfying for your female rage, but, too fucking bad.